Only 2 months. Look up here, look up here. Okay, next one.
Hey guys, so we are in South Africa now. We're in Johannesburg, South Africa, and we are on our way to the safari. And so we just actually got here today. Literally went into the hotel, changed clothes, did whatever we had to do to get ready, and then we hopped on a bus and came here. So yeah, we're about to do the safari. You go first. You were Jamaica.
Oh, cubs! They're so cute. Look at us. Oh my god. I want to take one home.
You can't take them home. Oh my god! You know I love pets. I think we can. I think that's why he spread our hands. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. You said, why you said? I just want to take one home. Look at him take the ball. Yeah, there you go.
Only 2 months. Look up here, look up here. Okay, next one.
This is stomach, the tummy, and the back. Safari tour. We're gonna go on there right here. Come here. Hey. Hey, sweetie. Hey. He's gonna walk next to us. Tell us where we're going. Where we going today?
The correlation between the brothers will last for makes it more comfortable for the cheetah to run less shocking movements. That's more beneficial for the female actually. Up to 5 days in the day. So that muscle is used to protect the cubs. Yeah, because they're solitary animals, they don't successful. You eat almost every 5 weeks. You eat for about 9 days. In 9 days, they try to make every 20 minutes. An average of 75 times a day. Well, she does fall pregnant. 10 days. Yeah. Mothers, you have 2 different mothers. Take turns nursing and taking care of each other's cubs.
Oh, yeah.
Guys only digest while they're asleep. While they're active, the digestive system is shut down.
What does it taste like? It's hard to say, but I feel like I've had this taste before. Yes, please.
I got a turn too. It would be cool for them. Thank you. We'll just put it on the side.
They're neat.
I think it is sour cream. It don't taste like nothing.
They're real good. It's like it has like a honey flavor on it. They're real.
I ain't trying it. My shit kind of tough. I can't cut it.
Oh, this is soft.
Then my shit got more pork. Yeah, this actually is.
I think they'll come around again.
This one is good, the honey one.
Let me go back to this. It is. Oh, yeah, you just take the top off.
I took the mac and being the vegetarian. or Carlos. Carlos is.
At this point, girl,
All this shit starting to seem in his foot. Oh, damn.
even my chicken was all out.
I see the salt and pepper horn.
Hey, can somebody pass the salt and pepper down?
They got a toothpick right there. They got a toothpick right there. I'm down. Thank you, bud. I can't get it down. I might just put it right up here.
Get to sleep in tomorrow.
How long?
You gotta be somewhere at like 11. So you'll go start at 11.
All right, tell me about this city, this part of Africa.
On the video? Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here in Soweto, which is short for Southwestern Township. So basically back in the days of apartheid, this is where black people lived. So if you look over here, this is a famous area called Villa Cosby. Right? The reason why it's famous is because you had a lot of Nobel Peace Prize winners who lived here. You got Desmond Tutu who lived here, also Nelson Mandela. Right? There's many other famous people who live here as well, that you'll hear more about when you go up to the Hector Peterson Memorial. So So the Hector Peterson Memorial, where we're going to first, is basically a memorial to a group of students who protested against being taught in a language outside of their mother tongue, which is called Afrikaans. Right? So black people in South Africa, they have their own native languages, but Afrikaans was the language that was brought by white South Africans, Dutch white South Africans. So they didn't want that to be the official language of the structure, because then that would make them lose their culture. So the memorial up here is going to talk about that, and there's also a guy who's going to tell us more. So let's walk.
Great, thank you.
Well, I can tell you all the history. You guys, you know that the streets is not just famous for having two Nobel Prize winners, which is Mandela, Dr. Mandela, and Desmond Tutu. But at the same corner here is where Hector Peterson, a 14-year-old, was shot by the police while these two schools were protesting for Afrikaans as the medium of instruction. You know, so they just came, it was a winter night, and it was dark, and it was full of smoke everywhere. So the police came in with the dogs, you know, and now all they did, they didn't talk. They just started shooting, you know. And now when they shot that little kid, a guy was walking up, just a handyman that works around here. What he did, pick up the kid, to take the kid to the clinic. But on his way to the clinic, because here it was where all the Boers do their thing without anyone knowing, meaning there was no journalists, media allowed in Soweto. One way in, one way out. You know. So now there was a local guy, Hastings. Hastings was a journalist, but he was around that day, luckily. So now he took the photos. So this is the Hector Peterson corner where he was shot. But because there was no space here, that's why the museum was built that other way, you know, facing the street. But as Mbuisa, the guy that carried Hector Peterson, you'll see the photo there, that's the guy running with the child there, and the sister on the side, you know. So what Hastings did, because he was at the other side of the brother, he took pictures, and he took the camera, took out the film, hid it in his socks, and put on a fresh one. But then he was lucky because the police came. When they came, they started beating him up, taking the camera and the filming, you know, put it down there and started, you know. But now, the real footage was on the left. So after 2 days, that photo was the most famous picture all around the world. And now people could see what was really happening here. So Desmond Tutu also took that photo to go campaign all around the world for racial equality. And that's when people knew that there was apartheid and we were being killed like dogs every day in our own neighborhood, you know, at the same street here. So you can see that thing over there. That's a depiction of that same protest, where now the police were coming with the dogs, setting the dogs to the young people. These two schools were the two schools that started the protest, but it spiraled to other, you know. So other schools came in and they joined in, and it was, you know, it was a day to remember.
So these are the
Welcome to Soweto, family from US. Thank you. Just to welcome you to the family, if you don't mind. Like a panic, my panic, flowing on a panic. Give me papa, come lock kids, my name is Achi. Achi Kuchaleza, making on that Soweto. Welcome to Soweto. Welcome to the family from US. Welcome to Mandela. Welcome to my name is Jack. I live in the shack. I might be black. And this is Big Soweto. Welcome to my sister from US. Welcome to Mandela. Welcome to the panic mechanic from on the tenny. Give me papa, come lock kids. My name is Achi. Achi Kuchaleza, making on that Soweto. Welcome to Soweto. Welcome to Soweto. Welcome to the family from US. Welcome to West. Thank you, sister.
Right. Why they call this place Soweto? Back then, they said, if you have a B1, that means you are working by foot to a workplace. You have a B2, that means you work there, and you stay there as a domestic worker. But as time goes on, some of our parents, they were not working. For them, those is forced to bear things for the apartheid government. Then as time goes on, they introduced what we call a dorm pass system. I can say it's a passport. A dorm pass is more like your passport. It has your name, your surname, a telephone number of your boss. If you want to visit from Orlando East to Orlando West, for an example, you must have your John Pass. If there's something wrong with your John Pass, they'll take you to jail.
Our mothers, they said, no, enough is enough. We can't live with this John Pass. They came to this city hall right over here.
They banned the John Pass. Then they started to march the Union Building.
Then in 1959, they made the naming competition where they invited white people,
Indian people, colored people, the blacks were never invited to give the place a name.
an Indian lady, she said,
No, they just call that place Southwestern Township. When they get back to our parents and tell them the place is going to be called the Southwestern Township, they were not happy. They said that is the direction we will like to call our own place that we live in.
so far, so.
Sonke City. So for Sonke it's a Zulu word that means we will die together. After meeting them, so for Sonke Park. A first reference on a horse. Then in
1963, our parents said, no,
we'll take 2 letters from this way.
Southwestern to Soweto. It's Soweto even today. Right. Let's go back in
1953, where the apartheid government introduced what we call Bantu education. The word Bantu reflected their presence. So I can say it was the black education.
This is what they will do. They will spend 42
Rand for a black child to study. They will spend 644 Rand for a white child to study. Mathematics, biological science, physical science, these subjects were never allowed them on to be taught as a child. They thought and they believed it could
make a black child to be intelligent. Some they even ask,
what is the use of giving a black child those subjects? At the end of the day, that person will work as a domestic worker. So that is the amount to do the handling. How to do a washing, a garden, to sew, to cook, to clean. They could have said, no, that's not education. We are training us to stay.
we want equal education. What you want to do, you want
To do the very same thing that you do to our parents. You gave our parents the skill now to do the handling.
when they know how to do the hand,
You auction them out of the country and day. Then you say that day is Black Friday. You want to put the Black Friday to us? No, we want equal education. 1974, they give them a course to learn everything in Afrikaans. No, we don't understand Afrikaans. We don't want Afrikaans. They never teach us Afrikaans since we were young in the primary school. Now we're at the high school, they want us to learn everything in Afrikaans. And we are taking Afrikaans as a subject or a language. How can we pass everything that they are putting to us in Afrikaans? No, we want equal education.
1975, the
Teachers, they said, no, we quit. Our job is being teachers. No one has ever trained us how to teach these things in Afrikaans. And these kids are failing business.
we won't quit school.
Because of you quitting your job. All we just want equal education. We are not fighting with anyone.
1976, we had a law that was called a Group Act law.
Group X law, if you find 2 black people speaking, it's fine. More than 2, that is a group, they must be taken today. They even invented
What we call the Apollo line.
that they can see in our yard. What is happening? The Apollo line is today. They'll
Be lighting 24 hours.
That is the Apollo light right over there. These young ones, they say, no, how are we going to have a meeting? Because we meet in public, they'll take us to it.
Let us go to the community hall. If the
When they see us, we just close our eyes and open our eyes and say, amen, we are praying. That's what they could play. On the 30th of June, they met in the Orlando Community Hall when they decided to fight President Trevor. The first one is the memorandum. We want equal education. We want English as the medium of instruction. Right? We have the memorandum now. Who is going to submit the memorandum? Because if I go there alone, they will kill me.
they didn't see any memorandum, we go there as a group, they take us to jail. And our parents, they'll be
Must we give up? No. Backward never, forward forever. We are not going to break up. Let us have a peaceful march that will start from our schools, then we will get at Orlando Stadium.
from Orlando Stadium to Orlando Police Station, then we submit the memorandum. Please, no weapons are allowed. Let us do this march on June 16, because on June 16, some of us will be writing African and ASN. So June 16, that would be a good day. Yes, on June 16, when they started the march, there were 6 with different placards. To hell with Africans, we learn in Afrikaans, there's the white people, there's the blue. The young ones, they joined. You don't know how many, it's just an estimation of 15 to 25,000. They were so excited, wearing their school uniform, singing songs like in Africa. When they get to the corner Vilagazi and Wema 3, that was the turning point. They were confronted by 300 police. They drew the line and they said, no one must pass the line. We give you 5 minutes to disperse. Go back to your schools. They delivered the message in Afrikaans. They didn't understand. They were singing back in Zulu language, asking, what have we done? Is it a sin that we have played? So there was miscommunication. They took out the tear gas, they sprayed to the kids. A tear gas in effect the kids because the wind was blowing back to the police. The police they finished. These dogs. The young ones, they're not scared of the dogs. They didn't care that a life for this dog is more important than a life for the person. In my culture, if I give my dog your name, that is a big start. One of the dogs was named Ushaga after our king, Ushagazu. So when they did the dog to the kids they took the stones around, they stoned the dog to death. 3 bullets were shot. The first bullet shot a young boy by the name of Victor Peters. And some guy, a stranger came out of nowhere, just took the body up and as the lady joined us, the tall guy who I. The tall guy was crying asking for help. A journalist who saw them and they were coming to take the picture. That is the picture on the other side. Hector Peterson was the youngest guy on the team. The youngest for a sort of uprising was a young girl by the name of Ilimi. She was only 8 years of age. She was shot with a 9mm. A bullet from her back through her heart. She died immediately. The first victim was Hastings Love, who was only 15 years of age. He was shot by the sniper gun by the bridge. The other lady said I was tired. I had to walk for 5 hours. When I get to Soweto, it was dark. Smoke everywhere. I didn't care because I was rushing to my car. My only reason to drink. When I get home, I stepped on something. I thought it was a dog. When I took the dog look, it was my car. That is from the police. The kids, they were so angry. They saw a white guy who was driving on the street. They stole his car. When he tried to run, they stole him to death. They cut him into pieces. They took his body. They threw it at the field. Today, some people and their parents because of the disease. Some of their parents are wheelchairs. Why they kill the kids away from their own? Who authorized the police to shoot the kids? Those who failed, what are their stories? The kids are missing information. The open spaces on this wall symbolize the different heights, symbolize the different age. Like stones symbolize the age. So we call it the wall of void or the wall of emptiness. These are walls, rightfully trees. They are here as a symbol of peace. They stand up the grass starts from the entrance of the museum. Yes, so straight across the street, only those trees, to the last tree where he was shot. We call it firing line or the line of fire. The water on the other side symbolizes the blood. When the water is the edge, symbolizes tears. Our mothers are the only ones who experience the thin line between life and death whenever they are giving birth. They say this country was dead by the women of Benong and observation. The way they are so strong, they can assist the Lawene whenever it's time to give birth. In Zulu, we have a saying that says, what's in the bafazi, what's in the wrong. Strike the woman, strike the wrong. That big boulder to show the strength of the woman and also to display that whatever happened must happen. Back then, they know why there's a thing that they cannot take. They color the things that is Indian. The Indian is a thing than a black person. When you open your hand, the fingers are not equal. When you close your hand, the fingers are equal. We may not be equal out of Soweto. In Soweto, we are equal. There is no black and white. The only race that you'll find is the human race. Yes, I'm not being hired by the museum or any company. I just volunteer to give history.